Algebra 1, I'm back. Hey, listen, lesson 20, I videoed it. It failed to upload. So I will be trying to redo that sometime tonight or maybe tomorrow. So if you got on YouTube and you couldn't find lesson 20, okay, it was a total flop. All right. Technical difficulties, or the internet was overloaded or something. I don't know what went wrong. So this is actually lesson 21. And we're going to review some graphing. And you, Tyler, you're going to love this because you can use your graphing calculator to graph. Now that we know how to graph by hand, then I'm going to show you a trick. Okay, now, so we're reviewing graphing today. This is lesson 21. It's for Wednesday, April the 29th. Well, you know that you have to start off with y equal mx plus b, right? And so even if you're doing the graphing calculator, you are still going to have to use y equal mx plus b because that's how it's set up. So you're still going to keep your y. And if you keep y, you've got to keep the number that's in front of y, which is -3. And you're going to take your x, your positive 2x, and it needs to go right behind your equal. And you know if you move it that you have to change the sign. So that becomes -2x plus 6. Now, this is -3y equal, and you can't have that. You have to have plain old y equal. So you're going to get rid of the -3 by dividing by it. So you're going to divide by -3, and divide this one by -3, and divide that by -3. So y equal mx plus b is y equal a negative over a negative, reduces down to a positive. 2 over 3 is just 2/3. Write it as a fraction. And you know, slope, we like for slope to be a fraction because it's rise and then run. Bring down your x. The signs are different, so that's going to be a -2. Now, okay, now we're just going to type it in our graphing calculator. We're going to hit graph. We're going to hit second graph. I'll write all that down for you so that you can remember it. And make a t-table and graph. So basically at this point, we're going to let the graphing calculator finish it. Well, but you've got to know how to type it in. Okay, so our problem now is y equal 2/3 x minus 2. Okay, so here we go. The first thing you have to do is get out your graphing calculator. So you may have to pause this and run and go find it. It's at the bottom of your closet. It's under your bed. Who knows? I had to borrow Whitney's. All right, and you turn it on. And you're going to go to y equal. And that is actually the first button. The first gray button. So I'm going to write that down. You're going to go to y equal. Now, if there's anything already typed into y equal, then you're going to highlight it by just right-clicking over here, and you're just going to hit clear. So clear out if there's anything there. Now, and then type in your equation. So if you're going to y equal, this part is already typed in. So that's why you go 2 divided by 3. And yeah, fraction bar line, you can use your alpha y equal. I always just use a division sign. So I'm going to go 2 divided by 3. And then how do you type in an x? It's right beside the green key. Okay, you see your alpha key? It's right next door to it. And so you press that, and X is going to pop up. This needs to be typed in as a minus and then 2. So you just type it in. Okay, then what do? Well, then next you're going to hit graph. and it's going to graph it for you, hopefully. Now, if it doesn't, you may have to give me a little text. And you can see, okay, it's going to be a line. And we already knew that. Y equal mx plus b is always some kind of a line. You go, okay, but how do I get that from the calculator onto my graph paper? Well, then you just need at least 2 points. Okay, 3 would be nice. Okay, but I'll just go for 2. So you're going to go, well, how do I get those points? Okay, so now you're going to hit second graph. And when you hit second graph, it's going to bring up the T table. And you can pick any 2 points off that T table for a line. So I'm going to hit second graph. And I see all these ugly decimals on this calculator. Don't want the ugly decimal ones. So I'm going to scroll down. And I'm going to get that, 0, -2. So, now, you have to tell me what points you're using. In other words, you're going to have to draw me a T table, but you're just getting them off of the graphing calculator. So, I'm going to pick that 0, -2. 0, -2. And I'm going to scroll a little bit more. I like that one. 3, 0. So 3, 0. Okay, now, all you have to do now is plot those 2 points. Okay, so I'm going to try to squeeze it in right here. This is not going to be the best graph, but hey, it'll serve the purpose. We'll leave that up there in case you need that. Draw a y-axis and an x-axis. Let's just go out 3 every direction. Why? Well, because that's our biggest number is 3. And that will suffice. You know you're supposed to put numbers on here. And I only give you 3 graphs to do. So come on, kiddos, put those numbers on there for me. Now, when you're graphing points, you go left and right first, and then you go up and down second. So we're not going to go any to the left or to the right. Now we're going to go straight down to -2, and that's our first point. This one, you go left or right first. So you're going to go to +3. And in the 0, you don't go up any and you don't go down any. Hey, that is just enough to graph your line. And you go, why haven't you showed us that before? Because I was waiting until we got really good at graphing. And you're there now. So now you can use the trick. And the thing about this, you can use this calculator on ACT, ACT Aspire. So this is legit. All right, I hope you like that. Okay, now, you know, when you're graphing parabolas, when you're graphing anything, as long as you can get y equal form, hey, you can type it in, hit graph, second graph, T table, there you go. So, even parabolas. So, here we go. I think I wrote you down 3 little problems. I will catch up with that lesson 20. I got up super early. Even fixed my hair and had makeup on today. So I really hate that it didn't work. But that's okay. This is lesson 21. And this is for Wednesday, April 29th. And you know, you go, I hate the graphing calculator. Okay, I'm cool with that. You can do it y equal mx plus b. And, you know, rise over run. You can do it by hand if you don't like the graphing calculator. All right, just 3 easy problems. Hey, I'm going to upload this, and that takes time. But as soon as I can, I will be going back and redoing lesson 20 for you. Hey, you don't want to miss it. You're doing good. And I will see you soon. Bye, guys.